Hi, Zizaran here with another video, and I wanted to do like a little sum up of the first week of Hardcore Mercenaries, well, just Mercenaries in general. But just my first impressions. I always do like a video a day or so after my first session, and then I try to do one like a week into it now. And I think we're like a week. Are we a week into it? Time flies weird after league start. Okay, you know what? It's like 9 days, but yeah, I'm loving it. I have a lot of characters this league. I have a 97 Chieftain, a 98 Berserker, a 92 Trickster, and I haven't really died this season. I did a science death. I, while leveling a new character, linked to a mercenary, but it happened to die as I linked to it. That's successful. You can die from linking to your mercenaries if it dies. What the? Even though it portals away, it does count as it dying. But that was only 1 hour 30 minutes. If the death loses me less hours than watching Boondock Saints, is not a real death. Doing pretty alright. No in-game deaths this season. I'm mostly avoiding the mercenaries. I am fighting them now and again, and I'm talking to each one of them. But obviously, I'm not building up any notoriety for the increased rewards in seeing the infamous mercenaries more. But having a lot of fun with the season. Obviously, there's a lot of issues. Like there were huge server issues, and I do think that contributed a lot to people playing the season and stuff. But yeah, no, I made a video about my like level 46 leveling mercenary. This takes me through the campaign on any character in less than 2 hours. All I have to do is run, so that's been super fun. I have a separate video on that. I have just this one's kind of just for malevolence right now. It also gives grace, but I already have grace, so kind of whatever. I probably should get a better one for there, but I'm not sure what. If I could get like malevolence and spider, that'd be the dream. Here I have grace and the spider, and I know Bladecaster can have malevolence, so this one probably can do malevolence and spider, which is what I want. However, grace is really nice for my berserker. I really want more slots. I really want more mercenary slots. I don't see a big downside to this. All it makes us do is want to try more characters, because you kind of want one mercenary per character, and it's not like you can use multiple anyway. So just being able to gear up more of them and have more for different characters would just make me play the season more without necessarily doing more power. It'll just be less tedium and encourage people to play more characters, I think. SNS Gentle Touch, obviously extremely good, and I probably, even on this character, should give him Soul Leader. I just realized. This ring, Coiling Whisper, it's really good. But yeah, having a blast with the mercenary system, even though I don't get to like explore the reward as much. I haven't really had any crazy uniques. I've had one Divine Orb. I've seen 2 Exalted Orbs. So obviously, not fighting them regularly does not give you the best rewards. But yeah, I like the power that they give me, and they give me a little bit extra drops. We have like the All Flames. They're super cool. Really enjoying those. And I have so many builds I want to play. So many builds. But let's look a little bit at the Steam charts. Obviously, I get asked a lot about this on my stream. And King's March was the most played season we've ever seen. And followed by Frasia's Mini League not being that big. And then, yeah, we had 180,000 peak. So sort of similar to leagues before King's March. Pretty high up there. A lot of people were expecting that it would blow past 300k, and I said, well, don't be so sure, even though I can totally see that happening due to influx of new PoE2 players. The thing to consider as well for like low returning players is that people get in the habit of doing something. People will build a habit of playing Path of Exile every 3 months or every 4 months. So a lot of people have broken that habit now, and they're maybe feeling a little bit like, well, you didn't update PoE 1 for a year, so I'm not going to play. However, I need very little to enjoy PoE 1. Path of Exile 2 and Diablo 4 and other games have just really made me appreciate Path of Exile 1 so much more. So every small update, I love it. It is so wonderful, and it's so nice to be back. It's so enjoyable for me to be back in Hardcore Soul Self-Fun. It's such a great league for Hardcore Soul Self-Fun. And I don't think I'm going to trade league all league unless I get really desperate for a Mage Blood for the I want to make like a weird Blade Blast build. and it really, really wants a mage blood, so I want to use that like fire pen ring. But yeah, no, it is an absolute blast. And if it wasn't for server issues, I don't think it would have been too surprising if it peaked at least 200k. I don't think retention is particularly good this season, but at the end of the day, I don't care that much. Yeah, no, I mean, SSF trade doesn't matter to me. I'm just enjoying blasting, and now, from what JDD are saying, we're finally going back to seasons every 4 months for both games, so 2 months if you play both, and that makes sense with what they said, that they aren't going to necessarily finish a new class for PoE2. They're going to be like, well, if it's not ready, it's not ready. Let's put out this season, and I think that's such a better approach to just get back to a new season every 4 months. And it was so nice in that time period where we were able to have like 100% reliance on Path of Exile, especially for me as a streamer. Obviously, this is what I do for a living and how I support my family. So being able to plan my entire life around that, we planned our wedding. We honestly planned the conception of our child around League starts. So it was really nice to be able to like min-max my life that much. So me and my wife just planned out everything. We were like, okay, so this league launched here, then 3 months later. It was great. And going back to that, it's obviously very lucrative as a streamer. But yeah, super fun. Hoarding a lot, playing SSF. Had some cool items, got a unnatural, got a voices. One was hard fought, was from a Valdos map. And I need to make a few more tools. I need to make a Sanctum Farmer for some Divines. I do have a lot of Sanctum Tomes. Obviously, I want to like blast through those, especially have that as like an off-stream character. I've been playing quite a lot off-stream this season. Like, yesterday I streamed 14 hours, then played another like, well, day before yesterday. I played 14 hours on stream and then did another 4 hours off stream. So, yeah, just super, super vibe on with the season. Right now, I have the RF Chieftain that's going to be Blade Blast. I have a Chaos Dot that has been way harder on SSF than I thought because Kane Kulimak is painful to farm. And I got a Berserker. I'm going to make this into an Elementalist, which will probably be a Lab Farmer. Either a Brand or Explosive Arrow or something like that. Maybe a Lightning character. And then I'm going to make a Balmite character. Like a support character for the Mercenaries. So that's what I'm working on right now, and just, yeah, really, really enjoying it. The new crafting stuff is fun with these. I haven't had too much success with it, but I think it's a decent system, and I really like the higher tier loot. So a lot of them have been, like this one was a memory item. But yeah, that's what we're at. That's what we're doing. I really like the season. If you haven't tried it yet, super recommend it. Mercenaries are super fun. I already hope they go core. There are a lot of power creep, but it's so fun having a little mercenary and gearing it up, and just makes me approach the game differently. Thanks for watching. Sub if you liked the video, but more importantly, try to die less than I do.